Be afraid, be very afraid, right? That's what the news is telling you. That's what's happening. There's wars going on. There's petrol prices are rising. You're not going to have enough food. You're going to die, right? This is everything that's going on. And it's like, it's the same story, isn't it? I mean, humans hurting humans, right? People doing things out of fear, out of control, out of power, out of ignorance, you name it. That's why we do what we do. And it's horrible things that we're doing to other humans. And the truth of it is, it's not the politics, it's not the country, it's not the religion, it's not those things are secondary to what the true problem is. And the true problem is that we have an identity crisis going on. And that we identify with our country, we identify with our religion, we identify with our gender, we identify with all these different things that we identify with. But the truth of it is we've lost the identity to our true self, which is our soul. And to me, this is the problem. Because if we realize the truth of who we are as human beings, we are souls. We are these divine beings that have come here into this physical form to actually experience life together. And what do? We fight, we argue, we just destroy things. We just wreak havoc on one another because we don't remember the true identity of who we are. And that as we access this soul consciousness, we start to understand the interconnectedness between all of us, and that by harming somebody else, we're going to harm ourselves. I know it's cliche. I know it's like trite to talk like that when there's bombs going off and people dying and children dying and all sorts of things that are happening in the world. But at the end of the day, where we sit in our Western world, where we sit safe from all that stuff, it's not to deny it, it's not to hide from it. It's that we have a responsibility. And that responsibility is not to buy into the fear, is not to dive into the quagmire of the upheaval, of the chaos, of the propaganda that keeps getting shoved down our throats. The key is to find that heart center, to find that access to your soul self, and to allow that groundedness, that anchoredness, that inner peace, that connection to our source, that soul solution to exude out of us. It is our responsibility, because we have the privilege to drop into a place of holding love, of holding peace, of holding safety, of support, of care, of empathy, of all these things within ourselves. We discredit it. We don't think that it matters that much. Oh yeah, if I sit in a room and meditate, how's that going to impact the people around the world? Well, trust me, there's science out there now. I've witnessed it firsthand through the hundreds of thousands of people that I've worked with over the years, that by holding a space within a group of people, by holding an intention, a presence, that presence ripples into the physical world around us, and it ultimately changes us. So don't discredit your power of intention and your power of meditation and the power you have within you. So all that being said, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to meditate, or are you going to buy into the fear? That's the question. If you want to jump into the meditation, into the soul solution with us, we've got a webinar that's happening tomorrow. Thursday, 10 a.m. in Sydney time. We're going to just drop into this whole concept of accessing our soul solution, accessing that higher power that has the potential to transcend, to rise above the chaos around us, and ultimately nurture more peace, more love, more joy into our lives that will ripple into the lives of many, many others. So details below if you want to join us. If not, get in your own practice, keep going, find that peace within, and see if we can't all let it exude out and start to shift the needle of what's going on in the world today. Much love.